So behind my cab, there's no visible damage, no missing rivets or bolts. My lights and my reflectors are present, clean, not damaged, and working properly. My exhaust system is securely mounted and has no black soot, which would indicate an exhaust leak. My drive shaft is not cracked, bent, or broken. It's securely mounted and not cracked, bent, or broken. And the universal joint is free of foreign objects. My steps and my catwalk are securely mounted to my frame. My frame has no loose or missing nuts or bolts, no cracks or breaks or repair wheels. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and while I'm here, get my coupling systems, air lines, and electrical lines. So behind the cab, my air lines are secure. They're not tangled, not cracked, frayed, or leaking. And on the front of the trailer, also my air and electrical lines are secure. They're not tangled or cracked, frayed, or leaking. My glad hands are securely attached and they're not leaking. And my electrical line is secure in its coupler. Alright, for my front drive axles, on my suspension, my spring mounts are securely mounted. There's no broken, loose, or missing parts. That's both mounts front and back. My springs are not broken, missing, or misaligned. If there was a quarter or more that were missing, it would put my vehicle out of commission. My U-bolts are securely tightened and they're not broken or missing. My shock absorber is securely mounted and not leaking. My torsion bar is securely mounted, and my air bellows is securely mounted and not leaking. Now my brake system, my hoses are not cracked, frayed, or leaking. My brake chamber is securely mounted. My slack adjuster, there's no broken, loose, or missing parts. My pin and cotter pin are in place and securely attached to the push rod. With my parking brakes released and my wheels chocked, they should have no more than 1 inch of play. My brake drums are not cracked, they have no repair welds, and they have no excessive buildup of debris. And my linings have at least a quarter inch thick, not oil soaked or cracked. Now I'm going to move on to my wheels. Now I have dual tires, there's nothing between the tires, and my wheels are Bud wheels, meaning they have no spacers. On my rear tires, they must have at least 2 32nd inch tread depth. They can be re-grooved, recapped, retread. They have to be 90 to 100 psi. I check that with an air gauge and make sure there's a metal cap on the end of the valve stem, and inside and out they can have no cuts, bruises, or blisters. On my rims, inside and out, they can have no cracks, bends, or repair wheels. My lug nuts are securely tightened and there's no rusty streaks indicating a loose lug nut, and my axle seal is not leaking. Alright, I would examine my rear drive axle in the same manner as I inspected my front drive axle.